Hey friends, thanks for joining again. I'm Topaz Adizes, founder of The Skin Deep and The And. In previous episodes here on The Science of Human Connection, we've been exploring how the and can be used as a dataset to study body language, facial movements, and recurring patterns in conversation, as well as stimulus for understanding how emotions impact the body. Join us as together with our friends at the Consortium for Interacting Minds at Dartmouth University, we continue on the journey to better understand and quantify the transformative power of deeper human connection. Have you ever held the space in silence with you and a friend or a family member? Have you wondered what's the function of that silence? Is it uncomfortable? Should we rush through it? Should we slow down and sit in it? What's the science behind that? What actually happens to us in that silence?
One thing that I love and now notice when I'm reflecting on conversations or watching the and videos in particular is the amount of silence. There's so much silence in the and conversations, and I think that's really interesting. One thing we found is between strangers, a period of silence or a long gap length is very bad for connection. I'm going to get anxious. What does this mean? I didn't say the right thing. We can look at the participants' ratings of connection in those moments, and we just see their feelings of connection absolutely tank. For friends, we see the opposite. These long pauses in conversation actually are moments of increased connection. Once you have this relationship, I know that we like each other. We're maybe in a safe space. We can talk about different types of things where these long pauses are actually quite natural. We're going to reflect, we're going to think about something. Oh, you asked me something challenging. I need to chew on that a bit. And something that I notice when I watch the and videos that I really appreciate is not only do they have a connection to begin with, they're there because they're interested in deepening that connection. And they're specifically responding to questions that are challenging. And so it's no surprise to me that it's resulting in these very different turn-taking dynamics where people are just being quiet with each other.
If this was our last conversation, what would you never want me to forget?
If this were to be our last conversation ever, what would you never want me to forget and why?
Those are moments where connection is happening. You have a sense that people are working.
Let me think.
Their brains are going and they're thinking. I find that process really interesting. And so it's nice to see that reflected in these videos. Is something that we don't see in other kinds of content in TV shows or movies. Those periods of silence, I think, would probably be one of the first things to go because they're eating up time. I love and appreciate that you let those moments of silence live. And I find as a viewer, when people are being quiet, those are some of the moments where I'm the most interested in what's going on, when nothing's actually being said.
It's in the silence where the depth comes out. It's in the moments between the words where you get a sense of something deeper, where you get a sense of the connection. That's definitely a learning I've seen from witnessing so many conversations. As they say, sometimes it's the silence between the notes that makes the music.
If all your information you're getting about the world is through social media platforms, you're basically getting a very biased view, which is actually the opposite of ones that we get in real life.
But hopefully this research can make people appreciate the value of face-to-face interaction